Hello everyone, so today in this video I will share with you some advice and tips for who someone start her career as backend developer. Uh, these tips I wish I know before. So let's get started. First, design your API is most important than write direct the code. We know the code is important, but a lot of developers start with the code first. So try to first make design your API, define well and the requirements of your endpoint. For example, if you start build the authentications features, try to define the endpoint of API include the login, the register, the profile, the logout, so reset password. So try to first design your API endpoint well after go to build or start with the code. The second is the error handling, and here a lot of developer just if something will went wrong, return a message. For example, something is wrong. No, try to learn how to build a response structure well, including the status of the HTTP. For example, if the page not found, like return the status of 404. If something happened to the server, for example 500, with message and error specifically, because the front end need exact what is the error. So don't try to make a response push like that, something error or something happened bad. No, try to specify what is exact the error. Another tips or maybe an advice is to try to know how you can return a response with the best practice and focus on the consistency. For example, if the response include the status of the code, the message, and the body data, so try to this structure be consistent with all endpoint. For example, if the return the object should be all the endpoint return the data as object, not something as string or something as array. Try your response structure be consistent with all endpoint. Also, I can share with you to must learn about how you can test your API and how you can write your documentation for your API. You can use a popular platform or software called Postman, and there is a lot, but Postman is popular and easy and much used in the company. So try to know how you can use Postman with the best practice as professional, and also know how you can write the documentation of your API, because someone will read your documentations. If the front end confused, maybe can return of your documentation, see the type of response, type of status of the HTTP. So the documentation of your API not just help you, but help your team and help you, the developer that will work in the future on your API. So the best design of API or design API with best practice, make your API easy to understand, easy to maintainable, and hard to break. So I think this is small video that sharing small tips. So if you if this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe in my channel.